And the time now 6:13, and your health matters this morning. When it comes to a medical emergency, every second counts. That's where North Flight paramedics come into play.
With Northern Michigan hospitals being so spread out, North Flight EMS cuts down on the time that it takes for a patient to get immediate treatment. Photojournalist Bob Rhodes and I have the story. It's all about flying high and cutting down the time that it can take for a person to be rushed to the nearest hospital during an emergency.
There's patients that we've taken that have had, basically a stoppage of blood flow to their lower extremities that, the transport to get them to the hospital that can do the procedures 4 to 5 hours. So, we can cut that down to 45 minutes to an hour.
Luke Goodwin is a paramedic for North Flight EMS. The air division through Munson Healthcare has been transporting patients throughout northern Michigan for the past 26 years. Complete with a nurse and paramedic on board, the flight provides a mobile care unit.
We do, stroke patients who need to get to a facility that they can do an intervention that's not available where they're at. We'll bring patients over to Munson a lot of times that are having cardiac events that need the cath lab.
It's ultimately this shorter travel time that enables a better outcome for the patient.
Not everybody likes to fly, and not everybody's flown in a helicopter, and there's a lot of apprehension for that first time experience. And the best we can do is just reassure them that flying is safe, and that it's going to be okay, and they're going to get to where they need to be safely and quickly.
For Goodwin, it's not just a job, but instead it's what he loves to do, and something all of the North Flight paramedics are prepared to do.
There can be a lot of stress in the work, but the North Flight's really good at training and putting time into the people that work here, so they give you the tools that you need to do your job. I like helping people. I mean, I started out in the fire service, and that was my first taste of the medical world, and it's a rewarding career to be into, to know that you made a difference in somebody's life.
Goodwin says the paramedics not only have pride in what they do, but they're also proud to say they had a hand in a new helicopter design.
One of our own actually had a big hand in the design of the helicopter. So, not only, is it a pride from the sense that you're doing something good for the community and you're doing it in a helicopter, but it's one that we had a hand in, the design of the paint scheme.
Beyond the look, though, it's the difference between life and death, especially when every second counts.
I cannot believe how small the state of Michigan becomes when you're in the air. We can service all of the lower peninsula, and we can fly pretty much the length of the state in around an hour and a half. Sometimes I don't even think that the northern area of the lower peninsula realizes how fast we can be there and how much good we can do for the patient by getting them to the hospital.
Now, last year, North Flight Air had just under 450 rescue flights.
And if you would like more information about North Flight EMS, you can check out the link we've posted on our website, upnorthlive.com.